Okay.
Okay. Everybody here has bought a computer at one point or another, whether you've had one person bought for you, your mother bought you one. And shortly thereafter, give it a month, you notice that your computer is, oh my Lord, I need a new one because this one's dead. It's going so slow. And I went through a lot of this a while back, and I took a class here at Greenville Tech with Keith Bonagle. He teaches CPT 257 and 209, which verifies some of the things that I found out and I'm going to share with you. 3 easy ways to clean up and speed up your computer a little bit on startup. The ways I chose for this particular issue was, first off, is disk cleanup. To get the disk cleanup, which is pretty explanatory, you go through your start menu in your computer, you find the programs tab, then you go to accessories, system tools, as I showed you on else slide. And at system tools, you'll find an icon for disk cleanup. When you hit disk cleanup, a little box comes up and gives you options of which disk you want to clean up. You want to choose the one you use primarily, and then do the other one next if you have more than one. And you hit OK on the box, and it'll do the function for you. An important note on all 3 of these is this is a Microsoft utility, which means it will not in any way delete anything off your computer that will hurt your computer. Which means that it gets rid of all the little nice little junk that you collected from the internet, and some of the stuff that's still in your recycling bin that you didn't realize you still had in your computer, but was still there. Now, the next step I use is a little bit more complicated. It's the MS-config utility. The MS-config utility is gotten to by start menu, run, typing the words MS-config. When you hit MS-config, you'll get a box that looks like this right here. It's going to have a bunch of stuff on the side of it. It's got check marks on it. Now, these are all programs that are starting up with your computer, which is making your computer start up slower because it's having to open up all these programs as you go along. You go through your checkbox on the left-hand side, and you decide, okay, well, I really don't need Yahoo startup with my computer. You click it. You go through it, and anything you know for a fact that you don't need, most of the time you'll recognize the ones you need. You want to leave your antivirus on and stuff like that. And then you hit OK, and once you hit OK, you want to hit apply. When you hit apply, what's going to happen is the computer's going to force you into a shutdown. You're going to have to restart your computer, which is so that what you just put in there takes effect. And at that point, your computer comes back on. You'll get another warning box on the top of it. It's got a little check mark. You check it. You don't want to see it again. Hit OK, and then you go about your day. And then any program that you turned off will be allowed. You can just go back to your programs file where it's at, your icon on your desktop, and cut it back on. And when that icon, then you got to access that program again, but it didn't cause your computer to slow down as it's booting up. The last one I did, I think everybody in the world's heard of defragging. This defrag, I'm not going to get into why it needs to be done too much. It's just that when your computer saves a file that you've made, it stores it wherever there's available space. And due to the structure of a hard drive, it's not always next to each other. So what happens is, if you look on the bottom paper here, all the red, this is my hard drive. I did this screenshot yesterday before I did my hard drive. All the red is where stuff's not supposed to be. And you can tell I've got a good bit of stuff not where it needs to be. And the utility, what it does is it scans your hard drive and says, oh, this paragraph belongs to this paragraph. This file belongs to this file. And it puts them together. And so when you open up a file, it reads it faster, and your programs will be available quicker because it doesn't have to search throughout the hard drive finding different files. And those 3 utilities are very, very useful when trying to keep your computer from slowing down through use. It won't